reparations is not a nicety. It's not something nice to have for black folk. It is now an absolute necessity. If you do not get reparations soon, black folk, as I told you before, are through. Reparation is not a nicety, it's a necessity. What are the conditions? What are the conditions that precipitated black folk getting into this dilemma? And what black labor, white wealth did, it tracked 800 years of history in very systematic terms to show you every strategy, every technique, every law, every public custom, and every public policy that was used to enslave black folk around the world and to maldistribute almost 100% of all this nation's wealth, power, resource, privileges, businesses, and controls of all levels of government into the hands of the dominant white society. And what slavery and Jim Crow segregation did with black folk, it intentionally maldistributed all the resources away from black folk and created a real-life monopoly game. Black folk in America are playing in a real-life monopoly game that you're totally ill-prepared to play and win.
Man, peace, love, and reparations. Welcome to Black Star TV 2.0. You already know it's your boy Black Star. Hit that subscribe button, family. Hit that like button, and please share this out to the family. I want to give a special shout out to my son Willie. Man, he fixed both my laptops. I don't know how this boy be doing it. He only 10 years old, but that's my little dude right there, man. Because I was feeling naked without these laptops, boy. I swear to God. I actually gave him the other one, but and it's the better one. He's like, Dad, I can't do the Chromebook. Like, why? He's like, I can't download my exe files. It's not compatible. I'm like, this nigga, what the hell is an exe file? Now I gotta Google this stuff. Well, yeah, shout out to him. But today I want to talk about Kamala Harris. Yes, sir. Kamala Harris and her bootlicks and how they went down to Selma and how they pander. They actually pandering. They not even pandering to us no more. God damn it. They pandering to the Jamaicans and the Caribbeans and white women and everybody else. And it's so funny because they was in Selma. And I want to show y'all this, man, because listen, it's not even black people out this young for the most part. So here, I want to show y'all. I'm going to share my screen with y'all, and I'm going to play this. Look how much white people are out there.
On this hallowed ground,
it's like
on the foot of the Edmund Pettus.
Family, it's like one row of black people out there. That's like the front row, and she got her favorite bootlicks out there. Al Sharpton and Ben Crump, her favorite bootlicks.
Hallowed ground on the foot of the Edmund Pettus Bridge, where 59 years ago, on a cold Sunday morning, 600 brave souls set out from Selma, hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder. They marched for the freedoms that were theirs by birth and theirs by right.
And yet progress in protecting the right to vote, especially for Black Americans, has never been steady. Indeed, throughout our country.
Family, these do not look like Black Americans in here. What the hell is going on?
Country's history, before Bloody Sunday and after, the right to vote in America has been under attack.
This is what democracy looks like.
The challenges we currently face are not unlike the challenges faced by those 600 brave souls 59 years ago. And in this moment, we too then are confronted with a fundamental question. What kind of country do we want to live in? Do we want to live in a country of freedom, liberty, and justice, or a country of injustice, hate, and fear? We each have the power to answer that question with our voice, with our feet, and with our vote.
This generation's Justice Department knows that you are doing your part. We know that our democracy depends on it.
This is sad. This is sad. This is sad. Family, listen. The pandering can't get no crazier. All you have to do is give us some resources. That's all we want. We want this right here. This is what we want right here. We want this.
Harlem residents are accusing the city of using the bait and switch tactic on them. They tell us what was built as a luxury apartment building almost 10 years ago is now being turned into a migrant shelter.
We should have been informed. It's like they snuck in here.
Executive director.
So the city did sneak in here, but Harlem residents caught them, and what happened next is unbelievable.
Heated moments at times as Harlem residents wanted answers. I'm looking for answers.
Last week, she snapped these photos. Crews moving furniture into a vacant 35-unit complex.
Harlem residents who attended the meeting say Harlem residents should be able to move into the property.
Condos include kitchens with granite countertops and marble bathrooms. It even has an indoor swimming pool on its roof.
These apartments could be used for us to go into. We welcome migrants, but the way things are done is very important.
There was no transparency whatsoever.
With rents skyrocketing, Harlem residents say this could have been turned into affordable housing.
How many single-family houses,
Now, family,
single-family homes would it take to equal one multifamily deal?
Now, this is all we want. We want the same thing you're doing for the migrants, plus a little bit more. You feel me? We need them cash payments. We don't want housing for, we want home ownership. But at the end of the day, Jesus Christ, give us something. You still want to give symbolism. Your base is falling to the dirt. And you still want to do performative politics. You still trying to do performative politics. It's not working. We can't sit here and watch you give stuff to other people and then think that we're going to be cool with you just sitting here marching on Selma and talking about democracy and singing Negro spirituals, nigga. We good on that. And you can't see it. Yo, Trump, I swear to God, I'm not a Trump supporter. I don't care about Trump getting in office because he ain't really offering no tangibles either. But nigga, Trump gonna blow these niggas out the water. Watch. The only reason it's gonna even be a remotely close is because they're gonna be doing a bunch of cheating, right? But if it was just straight up, no cheating whatsoever, man, they getting smoked. Democrats would get smoked. And I want to show y'all that our master teacher, Dr. Claude Anderson, shout out to him, as you can see him in the background. He been putting us on the game, man. He been putting us on to the game. Listen to him.
You're going to have an unending influx of immigrants into the country. And that's what Dr. Price is talking about. And nobody, no black politician, no black organization wants to deal with that issue. They will avoid it at all costs. Even though in their hearts they know that's one of the biggest problems with black folk. We anticipate in the next 10 to 12 years approximately 8 to 6 million Hispanics coming into the United States and 41 million Asians. You have been the majority minority for 400 years in this country. You have been the #2 population for 400 years. You're going to get kicked out of being #2. You're going to go down and become #4. Now, common sense, even a third grade education would tell you, if you didn't get anything when you were #2,
you know you're not going to get nothing when you #4. That was back then, right? That was in the 90s. That was in the 90s. This is in 2016.
Conduct a hearing on this, and there were at least 3 hearings that we conducted, one of which was designed specifically to determine the effect of illegal immigration on black workers. We had a panel of experts who testified, and they spanned the ideological spectrum. Regardless of whether or not they disagreed on discrete policy issues, each and every one of them agreed that illegal immigration has a decidedly negative impact on black wage levels and employment levels. If you've got a significant influx of low-wage labor, what does it do? It depresses wage levels, correct? And what we found also was, regardless of the wage levels, illegal immigrants displaced black workers in areas that had traditionally been populated by black workers. And the reason for that is because what you find is black workers, particularly black males, are disproportionately concentrated in the low-wage labor market and are disproportionately likely to have no more than a high school diploma. And the same is true for the cohort of illegal aliens, and they compete with one another in areas such as construction, hospitality, service, and agriculture. This was not a small displacement either. We had one witness who testified that after he had run the numbers, he found that 30% of the decline in labor participation rates among black workers over 3 decades was attributable to competition from illegal immigration. It comes to nearly 1 million fewer jobs for black Americans as a result of the competition from illegal immigrants. And it's not just the employment levels, it's the wage levels also. And I can only give you a few examples, but we had evidence from the Fed in Atlanta, which did a study on this, to show that illegal immigrants depressed wages. The competition from illegal immigrants depressed wages by $960 on average, but in certain sectors, such as the hospitality industry, the depression of wage levels was $1,560. And because black workers were disproportionately concentrated in those areas, they were disproportionately affected.
Family. Dr. Claude Anderson been giving us the game forever. Forever. He been on point this whole time. So when Dr. Claude Anderson tells us we need to ramp up the reparations, we need to listen. That's all we need out here, right? Because at the end of the day, this is how these people are coming over here, and this is how they really feeling as they get in all this information. I just told somebody the other day, I said, yo, you notice that these illegal immigrants, you notice that the immigrants don't be running around here saying, oh, I came over here with 2 cents and I worked hard for everything that I got. You notice they ain't saying that? This is what they saying now. This is
a Venezuelan migrant bragged about living off U.S. taxpayers' money.
Confieso que a mí no me gusta trabajar porque me da alergia. Yo vivo de los taxes que usted paga al mes.
Leonel Moreno encouraged more of his fellow Latinos to come to the U.S.
Y es totalmente falso que las fronteras están cerradas. Las fronteras están abiertas. Capichi, para todas esas personas, muchachos.
The man urged his subscribers to unite behind the Times Square shooter.
Necesitamos pagar la fianza. Capichi, que hoy cometió un error inocentemente, porque es un niño de tan solo 15 años.
Family, hold on one second. I'm trying to find something for y'all real quick. All right, so I might just have to show you on my phone. Let me get to it. See, that's how they feeling now. See, they saying, come over here and get your free stuff. Kamala Harris on her Twitter page said, when the Democrats majorities in Congress, you already had the majority. Y'all ain't do any of this stuff. She said Joe Biden will sign the following into law: a bill that reinstates the protection of Roe v. Wade, an assault weapons ban, the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act, the John Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act and Freedom to Vote Act, and more. Elections matter. No, they don't. No, they don't. They don't matter. And all of this stuff she just named, she can file an executive order for. Joe Biden can sign an executive order, get all that done and get it out the way. Listen, man, it's sad because all they have to do is help black folks. You just got to help the people that been putting you in office. You feel me? As Dr. Claude Anderson says, it's quid pro quo. That's what voting is about. You give me, I give you something and you give me something. You feel me? An equal exchange. You want my vote. For my vote, you give me what I want. What we want are tangibles. We don't want anything that's going to better everybody else. We want stuff that's going to better us, because that's what y'all do for everybody else. We're not over here asking for, shit that we don't deserve. We asking for the stuff that we deserve. And that's why I said that the Democrats is going to lose, because it's not one person in this country that's a citizen besides the people that are Democratic bootlicks. There's not one person that's like, yo, hold on. How are these people who not, citizens getting all these benefits and I'm over here struggling? It's not one person, I don't care what their political ideology was, nigga. At this point now, they like, hold on. Y'all giving these niggas cards with $10,000 on it, $7,000, whatever the hell. Y'all doing all this stuff for them, but you're not doing nothing for us. You feel me? And I'm just talking about everybody in general. That's why I said Trump gonna blow them out the water if it ain't no cheating going on. You feel me? The only reason it might be even a smidgen close is because y'all, the Democrats gonna do a whole bunch of goofiness. You feel me? They try to charge the man with a bunch of dumb shit. Listen, man, I'm telling you that it is going to be a fucking slaughter during the election. And we don't even have to vote. And Trump's still going to win. It ain't a white person out here that's fucking messing with goddamn Joe Biden, dog. I'm being for real. They might be acting like it. Them niggas don't want none of these niggas over here either. And for real, a lot of people keep saying that the migrants or the illegal immigrants are the new niggas. No, they not. No, they not. I hate when people say that, because they not the new niggas. You know how they not the new niggas? They not the new niggas because the new niggas, if they was the new niggas, they wouldn't be getting anything. Because when have they gave us anything? Never. You don't get the stuff that they get, so how are they the new niggas? No, they the new illegal immigrants. That's exactly what they are. You feel me? But man, family, make sure you hit that subscribe button, family. We need to get these subscribers up. We need to get these likes up, and we need to get these views up, right? But at the end of the day, I'm going to get up out of here because I got a phone call to make, and I got to talk to my lawyer today. Listen, no reparations, no vote. And I noticed that I'm gonna do a video on this on somebody that used to be running around talk about no reparations, no vote, and he don't talk like that no more. The closer we get to the election, and he co-signed a coon back in the day, not back in the day, but not too long ago. And yeah, I think I'm because we got to start putting people out there, dog, with their little weird shit. Because a lot of people be coming into grassroots and acting like they, I ain't gonna say they acting like they for the people, because I feel like the person is for the people for the most part. But again, I just feel like he's doing a lot of pandering, man. He doing a lot of wishy-washy shit. You feel me? And a lot of people have been saying it for a long time, but I think I'm gonna do a video on that. But peace, love, and reparations. I love y'all. I thank everybody for supporting the channel, subscribing to the channel, liking the channel, putting the comments in there. I appreciate everything. And I'm up out of here. I hope y'all have a blessed rest of y'all day, man. We up out of here, man.
Motif alumni.
I feel like pocking this bitch. This ain't no shiny shit. So my ambitions to ride just like it's 96. Said I ain't aiming at no niggas, that shit is dead. If Willie Lynch is a myth, I still know what it said. So we don't fall for them tricks, it's off with your head. I got two Rottweilers by my bed, I feed them lead. Rest in peace, Marquise McLaughlin and Nia Wilson. Racist media have you thinking the victims are villain. All these killings we witnessing domestic terrorism. And niggas still marching, nobody care to listen. Get off your knees, black man, it's time to take a stand. You ain't afraid to go bust your gun in Afghanistan, and this is exasperating. They say I'm advocating violence, well, that's fascinating. Coming from the mouth of Leviathan, you evildoers killed the king and he had a peaceful movement, and you want me to be forgiven and just keep it moving? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, see ya, cracker, stay on, cold, iffy, holla, slitters, toe, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I want all the smoke. I think y'all's a joke. Just cause you criticize Trump don't mean y'all is woke. Niggas ain't ready for revolution, yeah, that's a fact. But if they killing us anyway, then how should we act? Can you grow your own food? Are you stacking your guns? Do you know how to fish? Do you know how to hunt? Can you box? Can you wrestle? Fold a nigga like a pretzel? Are you trained? Can you aim? Have you read the mental nettle? What if revolution came and you had to kill a relative? That's your blood, that's your cuz, that's your uncle. That's irrelevant. Shit, it's him or you. I don't care if it was your pastor, if he gon' sell you out for a slave master. I read the Art of War, 48 laws when I was yay tall. I knew the 120 lessons, but all my grades, Paul. Francis Crest, Fair Sertima, yeah, they came before. If you won't die for nothing, what was you made for? Francis Crest, Fair Sertima, yeah, they came before. If you won't die for nothing, what was you made for? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, see ya, cracker, stay on, cold, iffy, holla, slitters, toe, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, see ya, cracker, stay on, cold, iffy, holla, slitters, toe, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.